Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Queen Shan Shan with a broadcast podcast, and we are back with a brand new episode 66 with my new guest, Daisy. Hi, Daisy.
Hey, hey.
Woo, we are so glad you're here. We're going to get into the tea with Daisy, but I definitely want to do a recap. We had a great episode 65 with Dr. Verma Kushagra, a very well-known spine specialist here in California. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, it's still on YouTube. It's still on audio, on all the audio platforms. It was a great episode. We talked about how he became a spine specialist in California and his background and what really is involved with spine surgery. And the reason why it's important for me is because that's going to be me. I mean, I'm a candidate for spine surgery in the future because I've been having issues with my back and sciatica and back pain, and it's just been horrible. But to give you a little personal background, what's going on with me, I'm actually going to be taking a longer hiatus this time because I'm going to have knee replacement surgery this month. Okay. This knee, I'm over it and done. And if you guys have ever had knee replacement surgery, let me know how it goes. What did you experience? What to expect? I've been going through a lot of doctor office visits the last 3 or 4 months, getting things ready, doing PT as much as I can holistically, but with all the CT scans and MRI scans, it's bone on bone. So there's no more shots needed because that's not going to help. No more PT needed. We need to replace the knee. Okay. So that's going to be my tea for the next couple of months: recovery, physical therapy, healing, and just getting back to where I need to be physically. So that's what's going on with me. News alert. We still have that brand new newsletter that we introduced 3 months ago, the Lux Ledger. So if you guys want to be a part of the Lux Ledger, send me an email at abroadproductions@gmail.com and say, hey, Shannon, I want to be a part of the newsletter. The newsletter really focuses on the guests. So the next newsletter will be focusing on Daisy, what we spoke about today, the links to the A Broadcast Podcast YouTube show, and some tips about travel, things about what's going on in our culture, and also some food and restaurants that I like to recommend, and also things that are happening in the local Los Angeles area. So it's a really fun newsletter. Let me know if you want to be a subscriber to that. But in the meantime, Daisy, how's it going?
All is well.
All is well. Daisy is the entrepreneur and owner of
Black LA Food Tour.
And I met Daisy a month ago and I did her Black LA Food Tour, which was fantastic. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But before that, we're going to get to our sponsors. So, Simeon, let's get to our sponsors and we'll be right back. Woo! I just came from Napoli Naturals Apothecary and I got a great haul today.
Girl, tell me what's in that big bag.
Well, you know, I just went on vacation and unfortunately I got a skin rash. So I bought some extra soaps, some skin oils, and also this wonderful shea butter that helps with the itch.
Well, I know a thing or two about rashes and itches.
Well, we will talk about that later. In the meantime, Napoli Naturals and Apothecary is located centrally in Los Angeles. It is a family-owned brand, and they have everything you need to take care of your health. And get this, they're using Queen Shan Shan for 15% off. So if you want to go to Napoli Naturals and Apothecary, you can go into the store and use code Queen Shan Shan or go on their website, napolinaturals.com, and order anything you want. And remember, tell them Queen Shan Shan sent ya. Hunty!
Hey, Queen Shan Shan, how are you?
Hey, Coach HT. I am picking up some groceries for the week, girl. What about you?
Yes, I am with you. I'm just making sure I get my fresh produce. I saw that you just got back from France. How was it?
Mi amor. France was fabulous. The food, the wineries, and of course, lots of shopping. But you know what? After those long flights, I am in so much pain and discomfort. My shoulders, my back, my hips are just so tight, you know, and I'm also going through some major jet lag.
I know how it is. Those international flights are the worst. Everything hurts. But Queen Shan Shan, I must tell you, I created an easy on-the-go mobility program for those who like to catch flights, not feelings. I call it the Fit Travel Kit.
100%. How do I get access to those tips right now? Spill the tea.
The tea can be found on my app. Write this down. It's at app.thefitgym, that's PHYT.com.
Au revoir. Oh, Devin,
What's the matter?
I have a toothache and I'm just, I don't like going to the dentist. I'm so scared of dental chairs and dentists and needles, and but I gotta take care of this pain.
No. Say no more. I know the perfect place for you. It's called Exquisite Dentistry. Dr. Agil is his name. And they actually specialize in dental chickens, meaning like people that are scared to go to the dentist because they're so gentle. And they will calm your nerves, girl.
I'm just really scared about dentists. What other services do they offer?
This place offers a spa-like experience from the second that you walk in.
Well, I see on their website they offer soft lighting, warm blankets, noise-canceling headphones, and aromatherapy. Wow, I need to make an appointment today.
Absolutely. It's basically first class.
Well, I'm going to give them a call today and look at their website at exquisitedentistryla.com.
And don't forget to mention Queen Shan Shan sent you.
Hot tea. Thank you to our sponsors, Napoli Naturals, Fit Gym, and Exquisite Dentistry. We always appreciate your support and love of our show, and we really appreciate it. So thank you for being with us the whole entire season. By the way, if you guys want to be a sponsor for our show, A Broadcast Podcast, drop me a line, email me, let me know if you want to be a sponsor. We're looking for businesses, entrepreneurs who want to grow globally as well. Real quick, Daisy, we have over 13,000 subscribers now on our YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and we have over 30,000. It checked yesterday. We have now over 30,000 listeners who listen internationally as well. So I got people listening in Bangladesh, India, Germany. Hey, girl, honey, we might have to do a black Germany food tour or something.
Yes.
In Scotland or Germany, and I will be there. Okay, I will definitely be there. So. I heard about your business on TikTok. You know how we do. We scroll on TikTok, look at funny things and everything. And here I am seeing this gorgeous black woman on a bus talking about, oh, look where we're going. We're going in Inglewood. We're going here in LA. We're going here in Lamert Park. I'm like, Lamert Park? So I dialed in and said, she's going to Taco Mail. She's going to the ice cream shop that's on Lamert Park. I'm like, oh, and so I literally just went on your videos, on your message on the comments said, did you go to Napoli Naturals? Because those are my friends, Sharon and Umar are my friends, and then I forwarded the video to Sharon and said, you need to contact Daisy to get on the tour so they can check out Napoli Naturals, because Napoli Naturals has teas and food and snacks like that. And so after that, just like instant follow, right?
Thank you.
Yes, and I'm like, I need to go on this tour. So before I tell you my experience, what inspired you to do this?
So just real briefly, the Black LA Food Tour, we travel to 5 to 7 primarily Black-owned restaurants, and we sample their most popular dishes. And usually it's on party bus, but we also do some walking tours as well. And what inspired it, my undergrad major is African American Studies, so I've always had like a interest for the culture. I love Black history. I'm obsessed with it. LA native, born and raised in Los Angeles. And so I moved to Texas. And when I moved back, I'm like, I used to do a fact a day on Black History Month about an influential Black person. So when I moved back, I did the Black LA restaurant scene. Serve and Spoon, first restaurant to give me an interview. So this year, I'm like, I want to do more than just talk a day. Like, how can I give back? So I came up with the food tour on a party bus, and it took off. Shout out to Sparkle Queen. She really helped launch with her influence. She's a influencer on social media, and she posted the party bus. She posted her experience, and from then on, it's been crazy.
It's been crazy.
Yes.
And when did you officially start the food tour?
Black History Month this year.
Oh, you started in February. Oh, my goodness. So that was the true start of your business.
Yes.
Now, you have a full-time gig job. We don't need to talk about the job because, I know that's your personal business. But you are an 8 to 5, 9 to 5 woman.
Absolutely. I work for LA County Department of Mental Health.
Good for you. Good for you.
And I'm a mommy.
And you're a mother too? How many kids?
One.
One child.
One. She's 3. Ocean. Hi, Ocean.
Oh, she's still a baby. My goodness. So, single mother.
Yes.
Business owner. Wage earner. And dreamer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Dreamer. Where do you find the restaurants, and how do you contact them to say, hey, I would love to host my group to go to your restaurants?
So I did grow up here, so a lot of them I'm familiar with.
Okay.
I've been to personally. Now, since my popularity has heightened, restaurants have started reaching out to me.
That's fantastic.
To come try their food. So it's like a mix of both. I'll get recommended, or they'll reach out, have me come. They want to be added to the tour.
We're going to talk about more about that in a minute, but I want to talk about my experience. So again, literally a month ago, less than a month ago, I booked her tour because I think we started talking in June, and because of my travels, I was in Fiji for vacation in July. We'll talk about that in a minute. I said, oh, Daisy, I want to go this tour, and then she said she was booked on that. I'm like, dang. And then I'm like, okay, so what's this tour look like on this? I'm booked. I'm like, when can I go on this tour? And I said, okay, so the minute I'm on it, I'm on her Instagram, I'm on her TikTok, and I look at her calendar, and she says, okay, next food tour is August 6th. Was that the one we did, or July? It was July, I think we did. It was the last one was July. I said, I'm on it. I'm on it. So I booked it, did it she has a link through Eventbrite, and you just pay that way, and you get your ticket, right? So imagine we go to, the first stop was Chef Maryland's in LA. It's at the old school mall and Baldwin Hills, right? So it's next there. And so this is everybody like this. Just, we're waiting for Daisy to arrive. Everybody, I don't know anybody. I'm here by myself. I'm doing solo. I'm no friends with me, nothing. And I'm just excited. I just have my little camera and my phone with me, and we're all looking cute. Everyone's looking cute and everything. So we're just sitting there waiting. And then all of a sudden, I see people walking. So I'm like, we just started walking because you arrived on the other side.
The front.
So we're all walking. So I'm like, okay, we're all walking and everything. Here comes Daisy. This beautiful shuttle bus. Coach bus, shuttle bus, whatever you want to call it. And I thought it was literally maybe 10, 12 people. Girl, this bus had 30 of us, right? 30 people. Okay, there was couples, there were friends, there were solo people just like me. I didn't know a single person on this thing. We get on it. Daisy is introducing us. She comes out immediately with these drink pouches. Okay, one's red, one's yellow, and one's brown. Okay, I don't know what is in it, and they're her own signature cocktails that you make, right? What were they exactly?
I believe most stores have vodka. So it's either vodka or whiskey or tequila.
Okay. I'm better with tequila than I am with vodka, but I had the coconut one, and that was vodka.
Yes.
One sip. What? I'm not a big drinker. One sip of this cocktail, I'm like, it's on. I guess it's on. And I'm like, where's the food? Chicken is lit before we even have the food, and everyone's like, again, quiet, like church mice, and just very polite. Hi, how you doing? Are you excited? Are you having a good, have you been on this tour before? No. The other lady that was sitting next to her, was sitting next to a young girl. She looked like she was 12 years old. I'm like, are you old enough to be on this tour? Super quiet, super shy. And then the lady, she was your friend or maybe a return guest of yours. She's like, girl, you're gonna have so much fun. She was holding up a sign. She got the bag. She got the merch.
Yes.
And I'm like, where'd you get the bag? And then all of a sudden, people started now relaxing. It's amazing what alcohol could do, to people who are shy and a little uncomfortable being on, in an environment that they've never been on. The minute that liquor hit, it was over. It was done.
Yes.
And so our first morsel was through Chef's Maryland. It was fried turkey chops with waffles. So it was a play on chicken. It was a play on chicken and waffles. Delicious. Had a maple syrup little thing with it and some hot sauce. Girl, we tore it up. The second place, then was time to drive. Okay, so it was on. She has her own private driver. And what I like about you is that you made sure you're engaging. So she's sitting with us. She's not sitting with the driver in front of the bus. She's sitting on the floor because the place was packed. There was no seat available on the bus. Okay, so she's sitting on the floor. She's going on her phone. She's making sure she's contacting her contact. We're on our way. Blah, 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 blah. Our next stop was Tev's Kitchen. I've never heard of Tev's Kitchen.
Oh, wow.
I was born here too in LA.
Okay.
But I was raised in Rancho Cucamonga.
Okay.
So I went to school in San Diego and then I came back to LA.
Oh, wow.
So I just made a full circle of life.
Yes.
So these places that she's taken us to, I've never heard of. So that's another reason why this tour is so great, because it's educational. We're living in a neighborhood of places we've never been to. I've never heard of Tev's Kitchen. Tev's Kitchen is a Jamaican-based restaurant, and they serve jerk chicken, they serve oxtails, they serve barbecue, but mac and cheese, girl. So when you go on a food tour, sometimes you're thinking of, oh, I'm just going to have a little taste of a little morsel, a little taste here. Daisy gets up. We're at a table at Tev's Kitchen. She's serving us like in these big, huge vats of food, mac and cheese and the rice and beans and the oxtails. Girl, what do you make up the recipe, or do they suggest what to serve?
Both. So when I reached out to Tev, I was like, I'll just do oxtails, rice, and peas. And he was like, well, you should do a mini plate of what they would typically get. I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So once I did that, became a fan fave. So I'm like, oh, yeah.
Is he always on the regular tours too?
No. Well, yes, he's on private and public.
Okay.
I try to have him as much as possible, but I do rotate as well. But your tour was the first time he's ever come out.
Really? Is he really shy? He just stays in the restaurant?
No, I think he's either gone or like hella busy, because they stay with a line. Like, you will not go to Tev's and not have to get in line. So, yeah, I think he'd just be hella busy.
Okay, good for him.
But,
and then after that, we went to some sort of like a warehouse area. And so there was I forgot her, she was really shy, but she was cute. She was a catering business.
Yeah, Ricky, My Joy Catering.
Okay.
Yes.
My Joy Catering. And that was a soul food bowl. And that was delicious. So it had greens and it had
Dressing, I think.
a dressing. Oh, yeah. It was like
Yeah.
a dressing. And it had something else in it. Was delicious, absolutely delicious. What I like about also her tour is that there are some times where we stop and get off the bus and go to the restaurant, and then there was times where a caterer would come and introduce and bring the food to us. So we're sitting on the bus and still eating. After that, then another man came and he was a cheesecake.
Yes, Cali Al cheesecake.
Cali Al's cheesecake. So he served us cheesecakes as well. After that, then we go back to another destination. We went to Fat Daddy's Burgers. And again, another
Your
place.
memory is impeccable.
I had to, this is fake, girl. This is fake. We're still going through menopause right now. So I got the menopause brain. But it also means that I enjoyed it. It was a core memory for me, right?
Yay.
So we go to Fat Daddy's Burgers, and then again, joyous people smiling that we were there, grateful that we were there. Daisy, again, being the leader, she makes sure we get all the food. We get literally half-size burgers and onion rings. Onion rings, delicious Fat Daddy's Burgers. And after that, we went to Cherry Peach. What's the place?
Sweet Red Peach.
Sweet Red Peach for desserts. And that's located by the SoFi Stadium.
Yes, and it was a concert.
And there was the Lady Gaga concert and a big, huge festival.
Yes.
You didn't know about the traffic.
Not at all. Not at all.
A lot of traffic there. But then it was okay. It was okay. We were sitting in an air-conditioned little restaurant and having our little cupcakes and desserts and everything. So I think that day we visited 6 places.
Perhaps.
Six or 7 places there. And again, now, and I'm going to be giving Simeon some B-roll. While I'm talking, I'm going to have Simeon do some B-roll because I'm going to send him some videos when we were quiet and then when it went off. Okay? Because now, at this time, everybody's twerking, the music's on, and everybody's having a good time and dancing, and then we start karaokeing, and then it felt like we're a family. We were a bunch of people who were complete strangers. At the end of the day, 4 hours, because it started at 12 and ended at 4 promptly. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
It ended 4 promptly because people have plans, We were lit. People were happy. We were smiling. We were full. We were satisfied. I don't think I needed dinner that night either. I think I just went back on my couch, took off the wig, and I'm like, good night. And had a joyous time. And so we thank you for that. And no drama. no attitudes, again, there was shyness and, people didn't know what they were getting into. But after we got comfortable and Daisy smiling and making sure that we're taken care of, everybody was family, and that's the thing. You're leaving us, you're starting as strangers, but you're leaving as family. So I really appreciate that vibe. And us, we in our culture, that's just how we want to be. We want to be friendly. We want to be family-like because, we all we got.
Absolutely.
We all
Absolutely.
we got,
Absolutely.
What is the next step to making sure that you can continue this in a safe way? Because I'm going to be honest. Now, if someone gets ratchet on this bus, how are you going to secure if someone gets crazy on the bus?
Right. So I do private tours as well.
Okay.
So I had a private tour and we pull up to Tev's Kitchen. Shout out to Tev's Kitchen. His security guard is armed. So
wow. One
of the guests, I don't know how, but the older man, he got drunk pretty fast. And as soon as he got off the bus, he throws a full can of soda in the street. And his Tev's security don't know what's going on. They just see this belligerent man. And they was ready, and I told the young lady who hired me, I said, he's a little too gone, we're going to have to do something. And she made him walk home from Tev's.
Did he live close?
Yeah, he did. He did. And that was just handled just like that. So luckily we were at Tev's where we had armed security. But it doesn't, he didn't have any pushback. He wasn't arguing with the young lady. He was in the wrong. He knew he was gone.
Was he by himself?
So, no, he had his family. His family left with him. Yeah.
And they couldn't control him?
No. But I do appreciate that, like you said, it wasn't no pushback. I wasn't fighting for my life. And if I was, then I would have easily went to Tev's security guards hey.
But what would happen if that happened on the bus and there might be a scuffle on the bus?
I'm just praying that never happens. Like you said, everyone ended up being family. If anything, he would have turned into the drunk uncle. I don't think anyone would have gave him pushback or tried to fight him or anything like that. If anything, it's how you would treat your uncle that drinks too much, or your grandmother that may have one too many Coke 45s or anything like that. It's never been any type of physical altercation. Okay, that's good. Not even verbal.
Do you feel that in the future, when you become even more successful, that you might have someone on the bus, like a security person, just for future?
Maybe, but it hasn't crossed my mind because it's always been chill vibes.
Good.
It's never been where it's oh no, I need to call security.
Right.
Because 9 is ready. I just have to dial 11. What Mania say?
Exactly.
Yes.
So going back to the question, Daisy, what has been your challenges in terms of schedules, meetings, menus, and communications with the vendors?
Okay. I would say, so I do try to have a food influencer on each tour to expand the audience of the business of the restaurants as well as the tour. And the restaurants want their food hot and ready. Obviously, they want the best impression. So I'll tell them we'll be there around 4:30 to 4:45. They won't start until we arrive, until they see the bus. And it's kind of frustrating for me because we have to wait now.
Oh, and you mean cooking it? Actually cooking it? Mm-hmm. They don't want it because even though you give them a time, they don't want it. They don't want to cook it within an hour.
Right.
If it's
I would say partial that, as well as some of the restaurants are busy. They are small mom and pop restaurants as well. Right. So it's a combination of things, but it just pushes the tour back. And I do not own the bus, so if I'm pushing the tour back, then we go into another hour. That's more money allocated towards the company. So that's a little frustrating. Having 30, one of my last tours was 36 guests.
Wow.
Having 36 guests just waiting around.
Right.
And some of the restaurants don't have AC. So it's all this is a reflection of me and the tour. It's not, I wouldn't dare want them to blame the restaurant. So that's the only frustrating thing or the challenge, I would say. If the restaurants could have it ready when we arrive, that would just help so much better with the flow.
There was a time where we were waiting. I think it was the young girl who was catering. We were waiting for a little bit, but she has her speakers. We're dancing. They
Yes.
started doing a line dance
Right,
dance
they got
outside.
off the bus to dance.
Girl, you know how we do. You know how we do.
And that's why I
We
love
make our own
us.
entertainment. We make our own. You said so. She had the speakers outside. They were doing line dancing. Then do them hands up. Put those hands up. You know, and then they started the electric slide outside.
Yes.
Girl, we're fine.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
that's the thing about when you have adults who are independent, and we, you know, as we don't want, you know, God forbid you get a Karen on a bus,
Right.
you know, and you get one of
Right.
those Karens who complain about everything. You will have that, unfortunately. That's just the way the world
Absolutely.
works.
I've had it.
You've already had a Karen or two. Okay. And so those are the ones will never come back. But the ones who are going to come back, me.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it, and we know you should got to understand that everything doesn't go perfectly, especially on a tour. There's going to be some hiccups and everything. But we put some buffers on it by dancing, having a good time, girl, the cocktails were flowing.
and I did trivia.
And we did trivia. We did Black History trivia, you know?
Yeah.
So there was always an opportunity just to talk to people, get to know, laugh, chichi, TT, whatever, Kiki, and then dance. And she's like, again, when we get on the bus, who has the Bluetooth? Who wants to put the music on the Bluetooth? So there was always music and joyfulness happening. So in my opinion, there wasn't really a lull moment.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Nice.
lull moment like,
Nice.
I wasn't twiddling my thumb thinking, okay, where's the food, whatever. Because either you got a cocktail in your hand or you got another morsel in your hand, right? You know, there was no complaints. There was no complaints at all. Did you have any challenges convincing restaurants to be on board?
No, I would say one restaurant said, let me think about it. And for me, that was a no.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's like if you don't want to catch on my first spiel, then, you know, maybe it's not the right fit for both.
It's never a no. It's just not this time.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
that restaurant can come back and see your content and see the way things are building. Damn it, I should have called her. Damn it, I should have called Daisy. Let me call her now. Look at her following. Okay, so it's never a no. It's just not at this time. You know, I'm a salesperson, so that's what I said. Okay, so it's not this time. All right, I'll contact you in 6 months. We'll see what you say. What makes your food tour different than others in our area? Because there's other food tours in Los Angeles.
Right, absolutely. So most food tours are on foot.
Yes.
There's none that really transport in a mobile vehicle. So I am the original creator of that.
Yay.
I would say I just learned that Vegas has food tours on party buses as well. However, you pay for the food when you get to the stop.
Oh,
So
really? It's
that's
not
the
included with the
difference.
tour.
Right, not at all.
Okay.
So I would say that I am the only party bus food tour where the food is included, the liquor is included, and the vibes are there.
The vibes
For
are there.
sure,
And I would
for
think in
sure.
Vegas too, it's too hot to be walking around in Vegas to a restaurant anyway. You know, and then, it gets hot over here right now. We're dealing with they're calling it Fogust right now because we're dealing with some really unusual weather here in LA in August. It's very overcast right now. But I know with my knee and my back issues, I appreciate having a bus versus walking. And when I feel better, I'm going to be doing some walking. Hey, speaking of the walking tours, are they just walking? Are you like in Lamert? Are you in Inglewood? Are you in Crenshaw? Like where do you work?
So
Where do you
both.
walk? Okay.
Lately, it's been Inglewood, and we hit the same 5 to 7 restaurants, as well as Crenshaw/Lamert district. It's a hub where
Yes.
we'll hit like 5 to 7. But I always try to keep it under 1 mile. I know people are coming for the food tour and not to exercise.
They're getting a little bit of exercise.
Right,
And, you know,
right.
I travel a lot, and I notice when I go to Europe and I go to different countries, that's the reason why people are so skinny, because they walk.
Yes.
They walk
Yes.
everywhere, and they
Yes.
walk after dinner. They walk that 15 minutes after eating keeps them healthy, and that's what we should be doing anyway. But we,
And they don't eat so late.
and they don't eat. Yeah. Well, some of them do. Some of them
Really?
in Italy they eat at 10 o'clock at night.
Really?
Girl, yes.
Okay.
Some of them in Italy and in France they eat at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night because they work on all day. They take their siestas. They take naps. That's another thing about us Americans versus Europeans. They rest.
Yeah.
They rest.
Yeah.
And then they do eat at late at night, but they're also walking to the restaurants. They're taking the trains. They're taking they're taking their bikes to the restaurants. So that's why there's when I was in Sweden, girl, they were eating real late, but they were also walking everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're all skinny.
That's beautiful.
That's why they're all skinny.
Beautiful.
Okay. Big smokers, but it's okay. It's okay. I've already talked about how you serve alcohol on the food tours. She makes these concoctions in these cute plastic bags. You get those on Amazon or something. The Amazon little food or alcohol pouches. She makes her own concoctions. Then she has separate alcohol, tequila and vodka. Again, the B-roll will show you. She just like you go to Mexico. She's serving us shots. I mean, people like this. And Daisy's like, and she's taking her shot and everything because she's loving the party. We were talking about, do people act different when they drink? Yeah, they do act different. But I think that also when you're comfortable, people just had a vibe. So, how do you wave the different cultures in the tours? You have Jamaican food, you may have soul food, you may have Indian food, you may have West Indian food. How do you make sure that there's a good servings of different cultures?
Well, I'm actually doing a Caribbean tour on the 30th of this month. So we're going to have Panamanian food, we're going to have Jamaican food, we're going to have Belizean food, and I'm excited for that tour to give people a taste of the Caribbean.
Very good.
And I just hosted a private tour where the birthday lady was vegan. So I went around trying to make sure I incorporated vegan restaurants and stuff I eat. Shout out to them in Inglewood. The young lady said, well, try the enchilada. This is our most popular. So my mind, I was just like,
it was a Jamaican enchilada?
No. This is vegan.
Okay.
So I'm like, in my mind, I didn't want to try it. I'm like, I tried it. It was so delicious.
Was it good?
It was so delicious. So
I
I'm
love
like,
vegan food.
I need to do a vegan tour now because I need to educate us because I was uneducated myself. Thinking, I had a negative connotation or just it was, too healthy. It's like, But so I don't know how I incorporate it, but I know that I'm going to start trying to educate us more on the different types of food.
Shout out to Madison Rose Bakery. She is a Black bakery and vegan. All her desserts are vegan.
Okay.
So she's a caterer. I have to give you her name and number.
Absolutely.
She's based in Torrance, but she can bring, just like you had the other caterers meet us, she can bring the goodies to you on the tour. She's amazing.
Yes.
So this week she had a white Dubai chocolate brownie cup.
Shut up. Girl. I'm in love with Dubai chocolates. Like obsessed.
Tore it up.
Wow.
Vegan, girl.
Wow.
Not gluten-free. She made sure I had to say it. It's not gluten-free. Vegan. And it was delectable.
Wow. Okay.
Delectable.
Okay.
She also makes these banana. I ordered 20 of them for my clients this week. She makes these cute banana, not nut, because again, she doesn't want any allergies. So they're banana loaf breads. Play on banana nut bread.
Yeah.
But without the nuts.
Okay.
Moist, delicious, and filling.
Wow.
You got to get the vegan desserts.
Okay. Yes. I need to try that Dubai.
Yeah. A lot of people have these allergies,
Yes.
What has been the overall review of past customers and your last tours?
Oh, they love it. They love it. That's why I really appreciate my returning guests because it's like I'm doing something right. Like if nobody wants to come back, then that's a problem. But every single tour since the first tour, I've had a returning guest in some shape, form, or fashion. They have done it again. And I would say great. The older ladies, they'll leave me a review on Yelp and they don't, I guess, know how it goes. So they'll put like 1 star, 2 stars, but the review is phenomenal. Like it's
do they know how it works? Probably the star. Right. Maybe the 1 star is the best.
Yes. Or maybe they don't put the star on Yelp, just automatically does that. But I think it's so cute. So it's like, even if you do see the 1 star and you read the review, it's like, oh no, they actually loved it. Like, but yes, and then my Yelp reviews are going up, so I love that.
That's great.
So yeah,
and Google too. Google, are you on the Google too? So reviews
I need
in there?
to get on Google.
You got to get on the Google because the Google reviews are very, very, either in my opinion, more visual.
Okay.
People still old school still use the Yelp, but the Google reviews are more adaptable.
Thank you. Okay.
So, we're getting the sign that we got to wrap it up. Two more questions.
Yes.
If you were only to eat one dish from your tours for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Gee Willikers.
One dish.
I would probably have to go with a family affair soul roll. Only because it has so much in that one roll. So it's
It's
like
a roll?
Yes, it's like almost an egg roll, but with soul.
Okay. With soul food in it.
Yes.
Like what's
so
in
they
it?
have mac and cheese, yams, red beans and rice, smoked
gosh.
turkey, and then you dip it in the yam juice.
What?
Yeah.
There's a
Shout
yam
out to
juice?
Jay and Brittany. Yes.
Come on, Jay and
Yes.
Brittany. Come on. Where are they located?
They're off Slauson in the Buddha Market.
Okay.
And it's called A Family Affair.
I got to check it out.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
again, places I've never heard of, been living here for years and never heard. That's why you want to go on these tours, because she's educating you on places that you've never heard of, and that will be probably your favorite new place to be. What's next for your food tour business? Any new neighborhoods, cuisines, or experiences on the horizon?
The vegan tour is my next exciting venture. Ultimately, all around, I want to expand outside of LA. I want to be in every major metropolitan city in the U.S.
Come on, franchise.
And yes, I want to be a household name for the tours.
Get it, Daisy.
So, yes.
Get it, Daisy. And what's next? Okay, I already asked you that. Who would be your dream guest on the tour? Some celebrity comes on the tour, went on to some pseudonym name, John Smith, but it's not John Smith.
It's two.
Okay.
It's a tie between Tabitha Brown. I love Aunt Tab for sure. Like, I just want to be in her presence. Her vibes seems like contagious.
Absolutely.
And Issa Rae, she's an LA native.
She sure
I have
is.
to get Issa on there.
100%. I would love, Issa, are you watching? I would love to have you on my show, girl. Absolutely. She did she's in charge of the Hilltop Coffee franchise.
Yes,
The new
yes.
restaurant that's on Slauson. There's a Somerville.
Yes.
I have been trying to book a reservation, Miss Issa there. Always booked. So got to get there
Booked
too.
and busy.
Booked and busy. And that's how we want to be, supporting each other.
Yes.
So we're going to wrap this segment up, because I can't believe it's already been 30 minutes or more.
Wow.
It's unbelievable how we love to talk about all kinds of things. But we're going to be right back. And this is a word from our sponsors. Thanks, Daisy.
Pleasure.
Bon voyage.
Devin, you know me and my travels, right?
Oh, they're legendary.
And you know I always have to go first class.
First class.
So I am actually planning another trip to Mexico in a couple of weeks, and I've been wearing the same wonderful resort wear over and over again. I really want something fresh and bright and just really makes me look good on the beach. Where should I go?
I do have one suggestion for you. You can go to shopdrea.com and they have all your resort wear needs. As a matter of fact, their motto is resort wear for everywhere, which does include yachts.
Okay, well, I definitely will be on there. Is it good for the curvy girlies?
Absolutely great for the curvy girlies. It sucks you in, as they say.
Oh my goodness. Picture me on the beach and just sipping on a cocktail and having this amazing kimono just on my body and relaxing.
Don't we all need to relax? But we also need to go out in the evening too, after we've relaxed all day at the beach. So you can go from beach to brunch, just like that.
To dinner?
Yeah, just in the same outfit. Everybody go to shopdrea.com. That's shopdrea.com.
And it's also woman owned.
It is woman owned. We love that.
Well, I'm going to go right now. And you know what? Anyone who needs a great resort wear outfit, make sure you tell them Queen Shan Shan sent you at shopdrea.com. So I had the pleasure of going to Fiji back in July last month. This is my second time in Fiji. Have you heard of Fiji?
Absolutely. Yes.
So it's so funny. I've told a lot of people about Fiji. You're like, where's Fiji? Where's Fiji? I'm like, girl, how do you not know about Fiji? Fiji is literally on the way to Australia and New Zealand. It's a bunch of tiny islands, a bunch of us, a bunch of black and brown skin with gorgeous afros. Gorgeous people wanting to make sure you have an amazing time. It's a South Pacific island. It's about a 10-hour flight from LA to Fiji, nonstop. Fiji Airways. Hi, Fiji Airways. Like to sponsor me. Great service. Wonderful food on the plane. Business class is wonderful. Slept. It was a red-eye flight. Slept on the way there. You are greeted immediately with people singing in your face.
Wow.
Yes, that's how amazing this island is. Just very humble people. You know, it's not like going Hawaii. It's not like going to I don't know, a fancy island. It's very humble. Island humble means people are just there to make sure you're having a good time. Our first hotel, we stayed at the Sheraton Marriott, which was gorgeous. We stayed there for 3 nights on the beach. The water is just gorgeous and clear and blue. I'll show you some B-roll on this. The food is fantastic. The hotel was just wonderful. My room faced the water, so every day I would get this great sunrise, and in the evenings this gorgeous sunset. The hotels would also have, you know, lots of entertainment. It's a family resort. You know, I'm not a big kid family resort place, but you know, because this place was so huge, there was a private adult pool there, which was wonderful. And so we stayed there for 3 nights, did excursions, did a city tour, did a village tour there. We did a mud bath one day. A mineral mud bath, which was really, really nice and fun. You're on this nice mud, put on your face, your skin, and then you go into this heated pool to rinse off the mud. So it was really, really nice.
Okay.
Really nice. We went to a couple of villages and showed us the women their help with making jewelry and headpieces and different things to help facilitate the villages. You know, these villages are still really well known in Fiji by tribesmen and the men there who are in charge there. Fiji is a Christian nation. It's a you know, so it's still based on Christianity there, for hundreds of years. Then we went to Musket Cove, which was about a 45-minute ferry ride to a private island in Fiji.
Wow.
Girl.
Wow.
Again, being greeted with people singing to you, guitar. Every day was everything was inclusive. All the food was inclusive on the island. I had a beach villa. Yeah, girl. Here's my villa. Here's the beach. Here's the water. So you just walk out into the water.
Yeah.
It's called Musket Cove if you want to look into it. They had an adult pool. They had a regular pool. It was very, it reminds you of going on Gilligan's Island. Yeah, because it's out of nowhere. And it's literally, you're on an island, and the people there serve you delicious food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner included. The dinners were just always buffet style. Breakfast was buffet style. One night was lobster seafood night.
Shut up.
Yes, girl. One night was all of their indigenous foods. Another night was just lots of vegetables and salads, chicken and pork. One night we did miss, unfortunately, because we had to go home. We missed them putting the pig in the ground. They have the ceremony there.
Yeah.
But every day snorkeling, swimming. We did Cloud 9, which is this party barge in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
Your vibe.
Okay.
It's called Cloud 9, and then we did Seventh Heaven, which is another party barge in the middle of the ocean. So you get to snorkel and swim and drink and eat and it's a
Did you
a
go
ball.
through a travel agent?
I use a company called Singles in Paradise. They're actually friends of mine, and I've been traveling with them since 2013.
Wow.
I've been I stopped counting after 25 excursions with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to see what they have for May 2026.
Singles in Paradise is not, you don't have to be single to go on these trips. You can be married, bring your boyfriend, bring your girlfriend, your significant other. I've met some amazing friends.
That's beautiful.
Friends that are like my lifetime friends now because of these trips.
Yeah.
And because of the company, I've traveled over 55 countries. And the goal is to hit the 100, be the century.
Period. Yes.
Yeah. So next year I plan on being in Portugal for 2 months to live there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be my starter trip to live because I need to get the hell out of here.
You know, I lived in Merida.
Did you really?
Mexico. Yeah, my daughter and I.
Do you speak Spanish?
Very little. Poquito, señorita. I had it in high school, but you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
And yeah, from Texas, we moved to Mexico, stayed there a little under a year.
Did you love it?
Back. Absolutely. 2-bedroom house, $290 for rent.
You're lying. $290 a month?
$290
for 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
No, 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
Still.
Front yard, backyard, gated. Yeah.
You loved it.
Absolutely. Obsessed.
Good for you.
Yes.
And that's me. I want to live in Portugal for 2 months, see if I like it, practice, and then make arrangements. So right now I'm taking Portuguese classes online.
Nice.
But with an actual person. I can't do the Duolingo. I gotta have my ADHD. I can't do it. So I need to have a person saying Shannon in conversational
Yes.
Portuguese, right?
Yes.
So so again, highly recommend Fiji. Please check it out. Fiji Airways is doing round trip economy class for less than 900.
Really?
Girl.
Okay, that's a
Yes.
steal.
And now is the time to go. The weather is perfect right now. It's their winter time
Okay.
because it's like it's near Australia. So right now this is their winter time. Hot, still hot.
Really?
That's all around hot the whole year. It's like going to Jamaica. It's hot all
Wow.
the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is your dream destination and why?
Right now it's Kenya.
Okay.
They have a giraffe manor out there where the giraffes greet you in the morning. You get to walk among them. And I went to Ghana for my birthday in May, and I was in love, obsessed. And I'm like, okay, now I want to hit Kenya. I just want to
Go on a safari.
be in the motherland.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
What was the flight like from here to Ghana?
Beautiful. I flew first class.
As you
So
should. As you should.
I was able to lay flat out and knock out. And although I was booking tours on the plane,
Were you really?
yeah, but it was still lovely. I caught up on some childhood favorites. I watched Clueless, a Goofy movie, and I seen that new boxer movie. I forget, but the boxer name is Clarice, I think. She's like a professional
Oh yeah,
boxer.
Clarissa Fields.
Yes,
Fields, is that her name?
yes.
Shields.
Shields.
You know who she's
Okay.
talking about? Do you ever watch her box, man? Really? Is she
Yeah.
like the new Aaliyah, Ali? Oh yeah.
Yes, she's phenomenal. Her story is even more. You know, we love a get it out the mud story.
Okay.
And yeah, I would love to meet her as well.
Okay. All right, Clarissa, do you see that? So Kenya is the next destination on your manifestation list.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. I have yet to go to South Africa. I was supposed to go in September, but I can't because of my knee surgery. So that's going to be in the back burner, South Africa. So we were gonna go to Johannesburg and
Oh, wow.
oh good Lord, go see what's the table called? The Table Mountain.
Okay.
And some other things. So that's going to be on hold right now, but that's on my list.
Okay.
But I've already
Nice.
been to parts of Africa, Egypt, and Israel, and Morocco.
Nice.
Yes, I've already done
Nice.
that. So let's put that
go.
in manifestation mode for you, Kenya.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We'll be right back. Daisy, we're done. It's the time.
Wow, you are so easy to talk to.
Thank you.
Yes, you made this very pleasant.
Thank
Yes.
you, girl. Oprah, eat your heart out, okay? Oh, good Lord. My phone. Tell me to turn my phone off, and my phone's ringing. Anyways, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
I am so gracious that you're here, coming on this wave. Again, this is a woman who has a full-time job, doing other kinds of things, and she wants to come in my little show. Thank you so much for Daisy for being
Take
here.
that little out. Don't talk about my new friend like that. No.
You know, I still want to be humble. You know, I'm still growing too. It's been a journey on this side too, and this why I appreciate entrepreneurs, Black women entrepreneurs. You know, because we sometimes are shadowed, and we don't get the hype that we deserve.
I agree.
You know, we're working
agree.
hard too. We want to make that extra buck. We want to be noticed in the world. We want to be appreciated and praised for our work, right, in society and culture. So we really appreciate you being on the show today.
Thank you.
Please tell the broads how to contact you.
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok under Daisy's Black LA Food Tour. Shout out to LA. And I'm on YouTube under Black LA Food Tours.
Yes, so follow her page on YouTube. Make sure you follow her on Instagram and TikTok. Her videos are fun, and it just shows it's like raw footage, really, of what she
Yes.
does.
Yes.
You know, they're just hey, look at what I did today. Look at the people's reactions. Look at the smiling faces. And you know what I want to point out too. Just because you're not Black doesn't mean you can't come. Okay.
We want them all. Come one, come all.
Come one, come all. Black, white, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern,
Right.
Polynesian, European, whatever, because again, this is an educational experience. If you want to try these foods and you're kind of intimidated not to because, I don't know if I should be in this neighborhood. And I hate to say that because the stigma is there, right?
Absolutely.
This is your opportunity to book a tour get to know Daisy. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, my phone. I don't know. I know I put it on thing. I know I put it on
Booked
on
and
thing.
busy.
Booked and busy, honey, on a Friday. People texting me. I am so sorry. And you know what, Seema, you can keep this because you can see my phone be ringing. You don't be intimidated by this. Okay? I'm a person who loves different types of foods as well. Right? And if you want to try soul food, if you want to try Jamaican food, there was this man on TikTok, by the way, older man, he tried oh my goodness, what was it? Fufu? It was in a West African restaurant. And he was scared to go because he thought, well, I don't know, I'm an old white man. You know, girl, they treated him like a king.
Period.
And he's like, I'm going to come here again and again. So that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to experience. We live in a very segregated world right now.
Right.
So let's undo that and love each other and appreciate each other's cultures and say, I went on Daisy's Black LA food tour and I tried this and we drank this and I came home and I took a nap like Shannon did. Okay? Good night. So thank you again for that. If you guys want to contact me and be on the show, email me at abroadproductions@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram as well, Queen Shan Shan or Abroad Podcast. And once again, thank you for listening to Abroad.